Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel, Mimi Plans and Knits. I thought today I would come on and introduce myself and do a little bit of the knitting part of Mimi Plans and Knits. I have some videos up on my channel and they're mostly planning, plan with me, setup videos, a few purchase videos. So I think if I can, I'd like to do maybe a knit with me or a knit what I'm planning to knit or something, maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. So I'll start off by showing you what I have on the needles. I broke my shoulder, so a lot of things that I've started, oh, this one is kind of coming off. A lot of things that I have on the needles were too heavy that I'm unable to finish them. So I've started a few new things, and when they get too heavy, I just set them down and I start something else. So I went a whole month without knitting, and that's unusual for me. So I cast on, since I broke my shoulder, I did cast on the Stephen West, it's the Garter Merle sweater. I had bought 2 bunches of hand-dyed yarn by a local dyer. It's about 3 hours from us. I saw it at our yarn store and I thought I would give it a try. Now her yarn, the dark blues are actually rubbing off a lot on my fingers, so I don't really know how this is going to wash up, but it is what it is. I also have on the needles this one here. It's the Alaska sweater. Now, I'm not really sure if I like this yarn, to be honest. I'm holding it double, and I wanted it to be quite a big, baggy sweater. So, oh, my arm here. I'm about this far into the trees. I kind of am noticing a little bit here in my carryovers. You sort of see through. I'm kind of hoping that once it gets washed, it'll pull it tighter together. So I am making it let me hold my arm up here, a size or 2 bigger, because I just want a big, baggy, comfy, the yarn feels wonderful. Holding 2 together is a nice fabric. I'm just not so sure I like it with the carryovers behind, but I'm still gonna go. And I'm using an alpaca yarn that I just bought it on Amazon. It's the Alpaca Warehouse. It's 100% superfine alpaca. It's 1.76 ounces, 50 grams, and it's about 200 yards, and it's a superfine. So I'm holding them double, and once my arm's a little better, I will pick this up again and start on that. I also have my sister's mother-in-law gave her a whole big basket of yarn. I'm not really sure what kind of yarn they are. They came already balled up. They kind of feel like they're acrylic with maybe a hint of wool in them. So I'm just doing up a vanilla pair of socks. They're kind of stiff. I don't know, once they're washed and blocked, maybe they'll be a little better. And I am trying these the 3 bendable needles. I always used the 4 DPNs. That's my favorite way to knit socks. I very rarely ever do a toe up. I'm just trying a different sock this time. I have started a couple pairs that I've done on Magic Loop. And if I can go from top down and do 2 pairs at the same time. So I thought I would try this yarn out and just see how it's going. And I also have this scrappy blanket on the go. Some of the yarns that she gave me. My house is kind of pastel-y, so I thought this would be good just to have a nice thick warm throw. And I'm just using up all the yarn that she had in the basket, and we're gonna use it all up. There's some dark and there's some light, so I'm gonna make two different throws. And my grandson asked if I would make him a hat. Now we have in our local town, we have hockey teams, and ours that he likes is the Mariners. So I have the Musselburgh hat that I am going to try to make my own logo to put on the hat, and I'm going to try to maybe get it done before Christmas if I can. I also have a pair of mittens for my daughter-in-law that I'd like to get done before Christmas. And the next thing I want to do is the Mingling Daisy Shawl by Stephen West. So I think starting things that are lighter on my arm, I find crochet actually hurts my arm more than knitting. So I'm gonna try the hat, see if I can get that one done before Christmas. And if I can, that would be great. And I also want to try and get Melanie's mittens finished before Christmas, but they're lightweight. So that's why I picked up the socks, because my arm was really sore in between with the crochet and the knitting. So now that I've showed you what I've got knitted on, if these are videos that you like, if you comment down below, I can certainly try to do one every week or two. It's one of my things that I love to knit all the time. I actually, this time of year, I don't read as much as I probably should because I knit more. In the summer, I knit through the summer. I do make more lighter weight things, not as much heavy cotton t-shirts, cotton sweaters, things like that. So now I will say, I introduce myself as Catherine. I am a wife. My husband and I moved to our cottage. We built it about 4 years ago as a retirement home, and we liked it so much we moved here early, even though we're not fully retired. We're very much enjoying it. Life on the lake is wonderful. We moved from a village that was right on the water, the beach, the seawater, so we had a lot of fog. Now that we're inland on the lake, we no longer have the fog. Sometimes we have mist on the lake, but it's gorgeous here. Fall is wonderful. We can walk the dogs off leash. We're on a road, off a road, off a road. So a lot of times I can take them. The little ones I usually put on a leash because they are little and they have big minds of their own. We have an Australian Shepherd puppy. His name is Stanley. He is just turning 9 months old. We have a Pomeranian who just turned 3, and we have a Yorkshire Terrier who is going to be 8 in December. Now the little ones, they don't listen as well as they should, because when they're little, you'll let them get away with more things than you should. So our Stanley thinks that he's a little dog. So right now our goal is to try and get him off of the couch when he comes running in with the puppies, especially if he has wet feet. I'm trying to get him to stay off the couch until he's invited on. We're working on that. He's actually very good. That's probably the hardest thing that we've been trying to teach him right now, is not to follow the littles, because they're little and he's not. We have 3 children who are grown. We have 2 daughters and a son. All 3 are married. Our 2 daughters have 3 children each. My oldest daughter has 2 daughters and a boy. Their ages are 15 and 12 and 7. And our middle daughter, she has 3 children. She has 2 boys and a girl. They are 7, 4, and 1.5. They keep us busy. They really enjoy being here on the lake with us. And most weekends they come, and in the summer a lot, on summer vacation, they're here sometimes through the week. Our daughter and some of her friends come sometimes with the campers, and they put them here in the summer, and we have a great time. The lake is a lot busier in the summer with the boats and the sea-doos. It gets very quiet here in the winter, very peaceful. I love it. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm semi-retired. My husband has his own lobster boat and he fishes. Our season is in the winter, so that's going to pick up a little bit soon here. I'll have to work a little bit more in December. I will try to put more videos out in December. I know a lot of people do Vlogmas and stuff like that, but I'm new to this. I haven't figured out a lot of the editing process. We're working on it. hopefully the videos will get better, the sound will get better. And if these are videos that you'd like to see, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below if you're a knitter. It's my grandkids that talked me into this channel. They keep telling me that, Mimi, you need to make your own channel and do your knitting and do your planning and your stickers. So after a couple of years of them telling me that, I thought, why not? Other people are doing it and maybe I can too, and we'll see, and make some friends on here and find some people who want to talk about knitting and things like I do. Being from such a small community, there's not a lot of knitters. None of my friends are knitters. My sister and my daughter will crochet a little bit on Tuesday nights. We go to my daughter's house and we work on some kind of little knit and craft or something like that, just for fun. But I really don't have people who knit and plan in my life, so I thought I'll make a YouTube channel and maybe I can find some friends who like knitting and planning and things like that. So I'll see how it goes, and maybe I can get these up once a week, once every 2 weeks, something like that. I try to put a planner video out on Sundays at least, Sunday morning around 10 o'clock my time. I have them up, and sometimes I get an extra one up through the week. Depends how things are going around here. So I hope to see you again. Leave me a few comments down below, and until next time, bye-bye.